Alright guys, I'm in the neighborhood called Jahi in Abuja. This part of town is still very much developing, so you're going to see a lot of construction work as I drive around town to show you what Jahi looks like. It's pretty much new, and so you'll see a lot of structures going on, but that helps you to understand that this is a place you can actually invest your money. And so I'm going to drive around. This part of Jahi is called Gilmore. There is another section of it which is I'm not going to cover it today. That will take another 40 to an hour to drive around before we can get it covered, but I'm just going to take it section by section. In this part one, I'm going to take you around the whole Gilmore Jahi to help you see what the neighborhood looks like, help you see the infrastructure, especially the road infrastructure, how solid it is, and you're going to see the architectural designs of the buildings that are raised in this neighborhood. Now, for a fact, I need you to understand that Jahi is one of the high density areas, meaning that the buildings you see here are going to be for families of 6 and above, and so you will see massive buildings. You're not going to see any small structure like a small bungalow or stuff like that, because the neighborhood is a high density area. So you're going to see very big tall buildings like the type you're looking at down the road. So I'm going to take a drive around the neighborhood to show you what it looks like. That way you can determine for yourself whether it is the kind of place you would like to invest your money, buy a property, maybe for rent, or a kind of place you would like to move in, because it's pretty much a place where middle-class families can, pay rent and live in, or even buy accommodation and live in. So please ride along with me in the car as I drive around the neighborhood. I won't take your time. I'll be brief about it, so ride with me. Alright, sit back and enjoy the ride with me. We're going to drive through the neighborhood and show you the infrastructures and the houses and their architectural design. So but I need you to first of all have a brief history of Abuja on your mind, so you can understand this city very well. Back in 1979, when the federal government decided to move the capital of the most populated black nation in the world to Abuja, it was decided that the development of this city will happen in 5 phases. And Jahi district is part of phase 2 of Abuja developmental plan, and so you will realize that this neighborhood is still being developed. Phase 1 has enjoyed a lot of developmental activities in the past how many years, since 1991, when the Federal Capital Territory was established. But phase 2 is largely developed, but not as much as phase 1, and Jahi district is one of such neighborhood that is still being developed. And this part of Jahi district is called Gilmore neighborhood, Jahi Gilmore. Just so you understand that there is this other part of it that I'm not going to take a ride today, because that will take another length of time, maybe an hour or more to cover. Just for the purpose of this video, I'm going to drive through the Gilmore district. You can see the roads are well paved, smooth. You don't see potholes here because perhaps because it's still very new. And if you take a good look at the houses, the buildings on both sides of the road, you will also notice that majority of them are still being built. They are not completely built. just take a look at some of these buildings that I'm showing you on the left side. You see that they are still under construction. Look at this plaza, still under construction. That is how it goes with many of the buildings you find in this neighborhood. However, majority of the buildings are already occupied. People are already living in them because the infrastructure here is developed. The roads, the drainage, electricity, water system, everything is already here, and so whoever completes his own house is free to move in. But notice some other thing about this neighborhood. Look at the buildings here. They are massive usually. This is because, well, let me drive into the right so we can take down this road and show you more houses and the road networks. Back to what I was saying, the houses here are usually very big. The reason is that in the development plan, there are some areas that are called high density areas. And what that means is that for you to buy a land there and develop that land, you must make sure that you're going to build a house that would take 6 families and above. Yes, it's a way of solving housing issues in this town. So you notice that many of the houses here are really, really big. You don't find something like a bungalow, but that also means that the land that will be given to you, if you want to buy a land, if you want to get a land allocation here, will be really big to be able to, take 6 families and above and still have parking lots for all of the families. You can see, look at this building, there are 4 floors. You look at this one, this white one here, there are about 6 floors here, which means there must be 6 families occupying each of the units in that building. And so it goes down this road, the same thing. All the houses are high building. Even if you're going to have to build a personal house here, it has to be a big house. In fact, it has to be designed in such a way that there will be really many families occupying that house. That way, accommodation problem is solved for so many families. The government didn't plan this area for people to come and just buy and build for just their own immediate family. No, you have other districts where you have that, where you can just build for you and your family. But here, it's high density. So you can see the roads are all paved. Okay, and there's a roadblock. What is this vehicle doing on the road? It's trying to. Okay, it's moving. Well, like I said, this neighborhood is undergoing a lot of construction works, and you can see this is one of the generating sets that the construction workers use on the site. I'm sure it's either going to a site that is being developed or is living for today. Yeah. So this is Jahi, Gilmore. You can see how beautiful, serene, some of the roadsides are well paved and with green grass. You can see on my right what it looks like to own a house here. And guys, if you were here 3 years ago, this whole place was just one vast expanse of bushy land and unoccupied for the most part. Just 3 years down the line, look at how built and beautiful everywhere looks, just within a space of 3 years. What that means is that if you had invested money on any property
a landed property here 3 years ago. By this year, you will be reaping massive returns on your investment. That is how fast this district called Jahi is growing. See the plot on my right side? It's still empty. What that means is that you may come here and find out that it's for sale because perhaps the original allottee doesn't have money to develop it, so and is looking for who will buy it off from him so that they can develop it. I'm sure the government must be on his neck to develop that property. So if you have the means, if you have money, you come down here and find out who the owner is. Perhaps he's selling. You might buy it at a very cheap rate and develop. It's a very beautiful neighborhood, as you can see. Just look at the architectural designs. Just look at how beautiful the house is. I love this place. And it's so quiet, not so busy. You don't see too many vehicles. I can count the number of vehicles I've even come across since I've been driving around this neighborhood. I can count them. I haven't seen many yet. And yet, it's evening when people are supposed to be coming back from work. Of course, there are many of the vehicles parked inside anyway. Perhaps people are not allowed to park on the street that much. So, it means that the street will always remain free of traffic jam or any traffic incident. There are really a lot on this. Let me take the right turn so I can drive down this road. I would like to show you very beautiful houses that are coming up on this part of the neighborhood. Wow. Just look at the buildings. Look at the projects that are coming up. And something else you need to know is that every now and then these people are selling these houses. So they just finish and sell. So if you want to buy, you can easily come here and buy whatever block of flats that you like to live in or you will even like to rent out. I think I should drive into this left turn to see more buildings and the structure. There are really beautiful buildings on this street. I would like to show you. See the way the grasses, the carpet grasses make the front part of the buildings very beautiful. Look at my left. Wow. Yeah, you can buy block of flats. Assuming you don't have money to buy the whole building, you can buy block of flats. They sell in flats too. You can also buy the whole building if you want to. And you can also rent a property here. If you want to live here, paying rent, without owning your own house, fine and good. In my next video, I'm going to show you different properties that are available for rent and for sale or for lease in this neighborhood. I will try to meet their owners and see how much they are renting. Look at one of them. Look at one of them here. People are already living here. See how beautiful, how greenery the area is. You see the road to let in front of the building, meaning that perhaps there are still vacant units that people can come and pay for. Maybe 3 million, 4 million, 5 million there. But I'll find out the price. I don't know their prices. I'm going to come back here next time and do another video finding all the accommodations that are for rent. So if you're looking for house to rent, you can come here and you can actually look up the banner. I will also show you the banner, don't worry. I will show you the banner and the numbers on them, so you can easily call whatever number is on that banner and find out what their conditions are and see whether you can come and live in this neighborhood. I will also look up for houses that are for sale. Yeah, That way, if you're looking to buy, either to live in when you buy or to resell for business, this is a great place to do all those. And, I'll help you. I'll make it easy for you. I'll do that free of charge for you. People charge a lot to do these things, but I'm going to find out all the houses that are for sale and for rent or for lease here and share them with you, and perhaps share their contact details with you too. So make sure that every week you come to check the latest video that contains this information, so you can reach out to the owner of any house you're interested in. It will be free of charge. I'm not going to. So in this neighborhood, there are schools. Look at this school on my left. Very beautiful. A British school, British International School. In fact, one of the best schools in Abuja is located in this. Look at this school here. Look at it. British International School, Jahi. See how massive and beautiful the school buildings are, and you need to see the students. Very smart, intelligent children. So what that means is that if you're living in this neighborhood, you don't have to go far to take your wards or your children to school. There is school next door. Very good school at that. Guys, look at this building on my right. Isn't it beautiful? I just love this neighborhood. The reason I started this kind of videos from this neighborhood. And that is not to say that this is the only district in phase 2. In phase 2, there are so many districts. You have Apodutse in phase 2, you have Dakibiu, you have Duboi, Durumi, Gedua, Kaura, Gudu, Jabi, you have Jahi, you have Kado, you have Katambe, you have Koboa, Mabushi, Otako, Wuye. These are all located in phase 2 of Abuja developmental plan. And this is just a part of one district that I'm showing you guys. But you can be rest assured that every week you're going to get a video of one of the districts. Yes, every week. Come back to this channel. Look out for, guys, look at this neighborhood. Look at how beautiful the buildings here are. Look at the architectural designs. Wow. I'm loving this neighborhood. So serene, so calm. Yeah. So after today's video, I'm going to go back to start from phase 1 and start making videos from all the districts in phase 1. That way you will follow it serially. As you watch, you determine which part of Abuja you would like to reside or move to or even visit. In phase 1, you have Asokoro, Central Area, Gariki, Guzape, Maitama, and Wuse. Those are the districts that make up phase 1 of Abuja. They are completely developed. I will show you all those districts in time. Make sure that every week you come back here, or sometimes twice in a week. I'll show you these places. So to get this information as they drop, make sure you subscribe and turn on the notification button so that whenever I drop a video, you are going to be the first to see what Abuja looks like and decide which part of Abuja you want. And another help this video, these kind of videos will always give you is that if you are trying to visit Abuja from any part of the world and you want to choose an Airbnb location, this video and the likes that I will be making, let me take this right down. This video and the likes that I will be making will give you an idea of what the area you're looking at Airbnb looks like, and it will help you to make a choice of where you would like to stay. That is the purpose of making these videos for you. So it's with you in mind that I'm making this video. I will keep making it and keep making sure that every week, or sometimes twice in a week, or even 3 times in a week, you get a video of a neighborhood. That's where you can make a choice of where to stay when you are in the city of Abuja. Wow, look at these buildings. Aren't they beautiful? And they are new. They are all brand new, and I'm sure they will be selling them. I'll come find out how much they go for so I can share them with you in my next video. So make sure you tune in. In fact, the best way to do it is to subscribe and turn on the notification button. Friends, look at this. Look at the buildings on my left. Aren't they beautiful? Wow. And these are residential apartments. Here is mostly residential area. You hardly see big businesses or business area. This neighborhood is mostly for residents. And so it's quieter, it's not noisy, it's a place you can call home, it's a place you can run back to at any point in time and at any time of the day to rest after the hustle and bustle of the day. You will really want to come back to this kind of neighborhood and call it home. Look at this design. Wow. So this part looks like individuals can just own their own houses here. Yeah, because the houses on this side are actually not as big as the ones I was showing you earlier. These are individual homes, yes. Even though they are still big, but they are not as big as those family for 6. Guys, this is a big building. Oh, and there's a banner on it. I'll come back here to check for you guys and see whether it is for sale or for rent. I'll do that. So check out my video, the next video that I'll be posting after this one, and you will find out whether you're buying a property here or you're going to rent one. There's a banner on this one too, so it means it's either for sale too or for rent. Interesting. Beautiful neighborhood. Wow. So subscribe, please, so I can share more with you. I hope you've enjoyed watching this video, and you're already thinking about this neighborhood called Jahi. Gilmore. That's the Gilmore area of Jahi. Gilmore is actually a company that largely partook in the development of this part of Jahi. That is why it bears that name, Gilmore. Wow, I love it.
Alright guys, I'm back to where we started. I hope you enjoyed the ride. I want you to take some time to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification button to make sure that whenever I post this sort of video, you will be the first to know. No one wants to tell you that the property here is so amount. You have to hear it yourself, because in the next video I'm going to show you different accommodations that are available for sale, ones that are available for rent, and spaces you can lease in the neighborhood. So watch out for the next video. It won't take time before it's uploaded, and I will see you around.